Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video a quick recap of all the new content and game news. But half-year anniversary just dropped with a lot of new content and features, and also a lot of crystals, because so far we have gotten over 20,000 crystals if you cleared most of the content. But first of all, we have 3 new events. Anniversary event with seasonal story is the main stamina event for now, and it will be available for almost 2 months until May. And we also have Odin Escalation challenge as hard content and Singularity Battle Tower. Odin event is a standard stamina event, but it is surprising that they have given us EX3 stage at launch with EX co-op. Normally we get them on second event update later on, but now we also have a new addition in the store, those class memories, and we can get 3 memories for each class, and this is only place where we can get those memories, as we can't farm them even in premium quests, so it is incredibly limited currency right now. However, in the Horseshoe store we have 2 new materia recipes, and apparently it is a permanent recipe, so definitely grab them because it's for earth materia with X sigil. We also got some 5-star physical and magic earth materia as apology gifts, so I recommend leveling up all of them and hope for some lucky rolls into earth potency and attack, because unless you have some incredible attack materia, those will be possibly your best stat stacks for earth DPS now, and some lucky people even manage to get 13 or 15% earth potency, and that equals 15% earth damage plus additional attack, so those are incredible stat stacks. So level them up, look if they turn out to be good and cherish them. And I also find elemental sigil materia to be a great concept, because it can be a good stat stack, but mainly when you have to break sigils you can actually do some DPS at the same time. But of course it's nothing compared to big PP weapon ability DPS, but you still do a lot more damage with that than with a normal runera. But also materia synthesis has been improved, and now we have this new button, synthesize all, where we can just click and very quickly synthesize all materia again. But they have also changed the placement of add materials button, and I am so used to this being here where it originally was, and it's just very irritating and I just keep misclicking, but it just will get some time to get used to it. And then we have the battle tower, and at launch we had 50 floors, but now every day we are getting one new floor. So in 48 days we'll get our final floor B100. And that actually sounded more painful than I thought, because that's just a lot of time. However, from those 50 floors we have acquired some nice rewards. 100 crystals per floor, great. Some ultimate medals, but also every few floors we have acquired a weapon voucher and those noble class memories. But now the tower exchange, and for the most part it's either old launch weapons or year 1 weapons, but in every section there is at least one year 2 weapon. And I will not go over what weapons are worse or better, because it all depends on your account, what characters you have invested into, and what weapon copy might benefit you the most. And I have used most of those vouchers on newer weapons, or the ones that I could use some progress on. But also at the bottom there is this limit break weapon voucher section, and now I am guessing that we'll get only 1 voucher, most likely for being that final floor B100. And during 1 year anniversary we got 2 vouchers for each weapon section, and I was secretly hoping for 2 vouchers as well, as that would be most amazing to get 2 limit break copies of our choice, but I'm guessing that we'll have to just settle for 1, which is still very nice. Then we have the Odin Escalation challenge, and just like they said, it is hard content. Here you really benefit if you have a good physical earth setup, so it's mostly just UVS for now, and I'm expecting one of the upcoming limit break banners will have a stronger physical earth arcanum to help with clearing this event. However, I have no physical earth, and my only and best earth DPS is Sephiroth, so I really have nothing optimal or even good for this. But at least I have managed to get through those 15 levels, but those higher levels are definitely endgame content where you'll need a really powerful team to clear it. But so far I have seen only whales and krakens beat level 20, and few Japanese krakens managed to beat even those higher levels, and one of them managed to clear level 23. However, here you can get some crystals and also a few of those noble class memories, but also those escalation medals. And then we have the exchange, and I think we have some great items here, because yes, yellow branding stones are nice, but it's those premium tickets that I think are something that everyone will want to get, especially the first ones here, because for 60 medals you can get 2 premium tickets. So if you manage to get through 15 floors, you get exactly 300 medals, and you can exchange them for 10 premium tickets. And that's exactly one 10 pull on a banner, and that's worth 3000 crystals. I love it because everyone can get some medals. Even if you get less, you can slowly make progress on them to get a free banner pull. Next is the new Overspeed ability, and when you go to character stream, just click at the bottom on roles to switch between those two node trees. But now we can unlock Overspeed for every character. Just spend enough stamina in solo and co-op and deliver 10 character memories and you unlock level 1. And then for stat nodes we need normal class memories, and to level up the Overspeed ability we need noble memories. And unfortunately both memory types are very limited, and we can only acquire a limited amount in both events, and there is no other way to acquire any more. And I was hoping we'll be able to get few of them per die in premium quests, but sadly that's not the case. But this Overspeed node tree seems to be very good overall. We get some permanent stat boosts with Overspeed levels, and they also increase the ability boost when we activate it. And I'll take a closer look at this in a separate video though. As for premium quests, I was hoping that with the addition of those class memories we'll get some quests to get even few of them per die. But apparently no, we only have a few extra stages in every quest section, but now at least we can get a few crystals for first class, but it's nothing really interesting in my opinion. You can do nanocubes or genome pods if you want to get some mithril at least, but personally I have stopped doing those premium quests a long time ago, and even now, other than first class, I see no reason to do them. Those additions will be great mostly for newer or returning players, because I think active players have more than enough character memories or weapon enhancement materials at this point. We also have our first Odin banner with Sephiroth, and in upcoming weeks we should get banners with Angel, Vincent and Tifa, and I'm guessing one of them will get Physical Arcanum, but I think next week's banner will have gear ideal for the battle ranking. And also, by the way, I started testing Sephiroth's new gear, and I haven't been correct with saying that for non-elemental damage Protector's Blade is still bare against single target, and it will out DPS Odin Blade, but I'll make a separate video with full analysis and comparison how it affects Sephiroth overall. But then lastly we have this new limit break draw, and the way it works is for every 10 banner pull we get 1 fragment, and when we have 10 we exchange them for 1 ticket, and with it we can pull 1 copy or more depending on how many you have. And initially I thought we'll do a 10 pull with 1 5-star being guaranteed, but it's just 1 ticket with 1 5-star copy, and it's just a random weapon out of 6 we currently have included in this draw. And around July this weapon pool will expand and they will add Bahamut weapons with Sid, so it depends what you want from those, because it now it's just 6 weapons, but that also means the weapon pool is quite small, so the chance of you getting the copy of the weapon you want is a bit higher, and when they will add more weapons it will dilute the pool. And I already used one ticket and I got Zack's Stream Guards, and that's exactly what I wanted, but I'll save this remaining one ticket for now, and I'll likely use it when I'll be doing the usual ticket pulls. But you also get 777 of those half anniversary tickets, and I am also going to wait until the end of the month, as they should add Cloud's Mystic Sword and Nanaki's Collar to the weapon pool. And I'm curious if they will also update it for those tickets as well, or they will just leave it like that. That's all for this week, but on Wednesday we'll get our next battle ranking event, and that means we'll get 2 boss battles. It's just Eligor with a different name and Bahamut, and it is curious because Bahamut normally doesn't have increased defenses, but here in this ranking physical attack will be effective against Bahamut, and Knight of Judgment is weak to water, and currently we don't know if it will be physical or magic water. We just had physical water dungeon, so I'm not sure what to think of it, but if I were to guess, I'm leaning towards physical water, only because we just had Water Yuffie and Rebirth crossover. But we normally get one physical and one magic battle in those ranking events, so I'm not sure, but we'll see in 3 days what exactly we'll need for this. And lastly, the shops. And first 1.5 anniversary shop is a Sephiroth shop, so you can get some Sephiroth tickets and most importantly weapon parts. Then daily premium tickets too for a few days, and also some mithril ingots. But this time we also have this legendary 1.5 anniversary pack with some tickets, but also it has 100 Astral Wind. And I bought this one because it's 100 Astral Wind for 1500 red crystals, and it sounds great because you can do some progress for your high wind, and it just seemed like a good deal. But then we also have this crystal booth shop where you can buy a lot of crystals, and it's just crystals with no extra items, and each pack contains red crystals and then you get some extra blue crystals. And we normally get those packs during bigger events where they know people will spend more because they will pull more, so they give some deals. And for example, the most expensive pack here, you can get 3000 more blue crystals than normally, so I think those are very nice deals. But I am not a heavy spender, so if I buy a pack, it's only a character pack with weapon parts. But for heavier spenders, I think those are very nice packs to stock up on crystals to buy premium tickets, and you also get some extra blue crystals if you need them. So yeah, that would be all then. Oh, and also a small guild recruitment section. I'm in Raccoon's guild and we are together with F2P BTW and 7 Heaven guilds, and we are currently looking to fill a vacant spot in each guild and are looking for a competitive player. We have some nice systems in place and really good people and players in our community and just like to work together, have some fun. But for our 2 guilds we are looking for a bigger player with over 1 million power who was able to do at least 40% on stage 6 in last guild battle, has summons unlocked except Bahamut EX3, but it's essentially someone around my level or higher, as I am one of those bit smaller players in our guilds. But for 7 Heaven expectations can be lowered. So if any of you might be looking for a new home, you are most welcome to contact either Atlas or me on Discord. But as I said, I'll try to make a separate video or videos on Sephiroth's new weapon and Overspeed ability, but that would be all for now. Quite a lot of new stuff, but I still find it very suspicious that we are getting so many mithril ingots and there is no mention of weapon level cap increase. It's just too generous. But this half anniversary will end in May, so I think we might see something more. However, I have to mention one thing. I am a bit disappointed with the lack of weekly schedule for this anniversary, Because remember last year when we had that weekly schedule and we get a new trailer every week? It doesn't have to be a trailer, it could be just a graphic on Twitter, and that would be fine, but it was just a very nice thing that we were all looking forward to see every week. And quite frankly, I miss that a lot. But yeah, that would be all. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.